What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back, and today I'm going to be covering the Izanami Forge, what you need to know to get it done. Now, as far as unlocking this forge to be able to do it, the item you need to start the quest drops off of Vex on Nessus, and it is a very, very long quest line, so have fun. But once you get it done, you can do the forge where you can get the exotic bow from Black Armory, the Le Monarque, or however you pronounce it. It's very French. I do not know how to speak French. But this forge can also make pulse rifles and bows, or any of the regular research frames. The pulse rifle is very, very good. I'm going to be covering that in a video for tomorrow. The bow, I'm not a fan of bows, but it looks like a pretty good bow. It's got good stats on it and everything, so yeah, it's probably pretty good. Now, this forge area, you'll notice, is different than basically any other forge area we've had so far. It's very Vexified. You're fighting Vex, actually. But there's 3 platforms. So your team is going to split into 3. Basically, you're going to have one person in the middle here, both defending the forge and throwing any balls into the forge that the other 2 people throw up onto this platform. So there's not a whole lot of ads that spawn here at all, but there are ads that will try to overwhelm you, especially on Wave 2. Wave 2, you have to look out for both the Fanatics that will run up to you and explode, and you have the Cyclops, which are just giant turrets that will one-shot you into nothingness. So watch out for those. Make sure to kill those as fast as possible. And those spawn up on this platform and down on both platforms as well. Now, as far as these platforms go, this platform over here, I would say, is the easiest. There's a lot more cover over here than there is on the other platform. Now, when you kill ads and you throw the balls, if you stand right here and you look as far up as you can when you're holding a ball and huck it when you're pointing at where the forge is, most of the time you will actually hit the forge. But if not, it'll be very, very close to the forge, and the person up there will be able to pick them up and throw them in with ease. They won't have to run all over the place. The other side is a little bit trickier. There's not a whole lot of cover over there. Your best bet is going to be to stick around up top here, hiding kind of behind these, making sure that nothing spawns behind you, because like I said, there's not a whole lot of cover here on this platform, and it can hurt quite a bit. Now, kind of the same thing goes for here, except when I was over here, I would kind of stand right about here and do the same thing. Just point myself almost all the way up and just huck it straight at where the forge is, and it'll land close, if not on top of the forge. Now, as far as the 2 little drones that you have to kill to get your key for this area, there's going to be 1 on each side. There's none in the middle, although you can see both of them from the middle. The first one is going to be spawning around this pillar here. I'll be floating around it, scanning it. Just shoot it a couple times with a pulse rifle or a scout or even a hand cannon or auto rifle, and it'll die. The other one is a little bit trickier to get from the middle platform, but it can still be gotten. That's around this pillar here. And then after that, you get the buff Maximum Temper, and the chest will spawn right next to the forge when you are done with the forge ignition. Now, as far as enemy types in here, like I said, they are Vex. The first wave carriers of batteries are Minotaur for carrying 2, and Goblins carrying 1. The second wave, again, Minotaurs carry 2, and Harpies carry 1. During wave 1, there's really nothing all that difficult to take down. There's no Fanatics, there's no Cyclops. It's really just Minotaurs, Harpies, Goblins, and Hobgoblins. Wave 2, they add in the Fanatics and the Cyclops, which the Cyclops can one-shot you even at 650 power level. Ask me how I know. And the Fanatics, although not super deadly if there's one, if there's a ton of them and they sneak up on you, they leave a lot of bad on the ground. As far as the boss goes for this area, you do actually have to fight him during the quest line for this forge, so you will understand it by the time you get here. But it is a Vex Mind, a Hydra, and the shield, instead of just slowly rotating, there are 2 little metal blobs on the ends of the shield, and if you shoot them, the shield will rotate. So you can always rotate the shield to make sure that you can damage the boss. The boss itself is actually very, very weak, and will spawn either in the center here, between everything, and then will teleport around. Very, very easy to kill. As far as the loadout goes, definitely worry about killing ads more so than anything. Personally, I like using a fusion rifle or shotgun. Right now I have Telesto equipped because reasons. And I'm using Hammerhead. Now, Thunderlord does do more damage to the boss than Hammerhead, but taking down the boss, like I said, is very, very easy. Not that big of a deal at all. I use my super for ad clear. Like I said, the boss is not a big deal. But now that the strategy guide is done, we're going to move on to the video of the strat in action. Well, that is going to be the end of this video. If this strategy guide helped you out at all, or you found it entertaining, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel here, you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button for me. Again, greatly appreciated. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody, and I will catch you all next time.